All right. I believe this stream should be online now. And it is. Good, good. Yep, we're live. Good, good. Everything's good? All right. I'd like to welcome everybody. This is round number 3 of the 2019 ISCRO Junior Series here at the Dodge Motordrome for our first time for Junior as well. Panasonic Lights is over at Steelback Stadium this week, but the Junior and the Elite Series are both here at Dodge Motordrome. I did record the Elite Series race earlier today. It should be out tomorrow or the next day. So either Wednesday or Thursday from the time this was live streamed. So, oh, that's nice. Yeah, so we are here now at the Dodge Motordrome. So, coming into this week, it is the MoMAs who are top 2 in points. They seem pretty unstoppable at this stage of the season, but things can change really quickly with completely even cars. Things can flip-flop on a moment's notice, so you never know. There is already an issue, so I need to... Alright, so there we go. On pole! For the race here today, it is a Monaco Dynasty Racing front row lockout here. It's, This is why I said I was tired. It's Gray and Canton on pole here today. It's not exactly expected at Monaco Dynasty by the fact that I have no memory of the first name. Yeah, I thought it was Alex Gray. Alex Gray and AJ Canton on the front row. It's not exactly expected out of Monaco Dynasty with how they're doing in Elite Series, but because all the cars are even, seems they're taking advantage of that here today. The 3 and the 5. I'm pretty sure we'll be talking about the 31 soon. On row 2, we got Joseph Molinaro. I need to remember that. And Christian Vargas. Row 3 is Nonagon Scott and Stanton Thaber. On row 4 is Carla Violet, if I'm correct, the practice winner. And Colton Treslin. And on row 5, it is Brandon Morris and Anderson Reed. Going back, just going to rapid fire through these real quick. Kristen Faulkner, Anthony Moore, Hans Fischer, Brett Moma, Axel Paulin, Kenny Moma, Will McTells. Still can't get that right. And fucking, hey, touch it. What are you doing? Am I just trapped? And Austin Rogers. Then it is Taylor Decker and Brandon Barnes, Haley Takoto, and Marcel Page. And taking out the back of the field this week is Francois Chastain. Nothing happened back in practice. It was a very calm practice session for these guys. No one's going to the rear today, so a lot of people are very happy about that. Maybe not Francois Chastain. Probably would have wanted a few more spots, but starting from the rear ain't too bad around this track. No pit stops expected for today's race because the pit delta is 77 laps in Elite Series, so these guys are just below that, so they won't be pitting. So this is just a mad dash to the finish, although if a caution comes out, pit stops are definitely an option if you want fresher tires. As we're going to get ready to go green here. No one joining me in the booth right now, but if any of the admins want to join me up in the booth, they're welcome to. But pace car coming in. Monaco Dynasty front row lockout. Mitchell's all the way near the rear, so these two got to carry the torch for the team as they'll roll through 3 and 4. Alex Gray will lead it down to the green flag here at the Dodge Motordrome in Cleveland, Ohio. It is the first race of the weekend. Coming through 3 and 4. And we are green in Ohio. And Josef Maldonado probably got off to the best start in the field there, as he's now challenging Gray for the lead of the race. Everything's all jumbled around on the start, kind of expected with how this track just is. But Brandon Morris will go down the inside of both of them for the lead. And there is Tristan Faulkner as well. Canton's in the wall, and so is Brett. Oh, that's your second in points, Brett Moma in the wall. And that's going to be a restart. That's going to be a restart, boys. We don't like that kind of thing around here. Anyone who's been around for long enough knows how this is. Drivers to your car. I just want 5 laps, you know? Yep. You know how it is, Peter. You know how it is. So, yep, we'll go try number 2. Back through 3 and 4. We'll see who gets the jump this time. Faulkner and Morris got off to amazing starts back there, so come through 3 and 4. Alex Gray lead it down to the green flag here. 75 laps around the Dodge Motordrome. Green flag is in the air. Yeah, it did help Brett. That's much more organized start than last time. Nothing too chaotic on the jump. But it's Alex Gray up at the front. Josef Maldonado in second as we finish up lap 1. Again, Canton did not get off to a good start. 2 in a row, but this time it's Hans Fischer. No, that's Brett again. I thought that was Fischer. Brett's in the wall again. Oh, Nonagon. Jesus. Nonagon gets really loose. We are almost 4 wide for the lead. People, settle. Please. You're giving me a heart attack here. Brandon Morris now in the lead again. Is going about how I did last time. Jesus Christ, these people are much more chaotic than the elites, guys. Let's make it a lap 6, and I don't care. Lap 5. Now it's Hans Fischer in the lead over Brandon Morris. McTells in third. Nonagon Scott going for 4th on Alex Gray. And we made it to lap 6. Good luck, everybody. And there it is! Right as we make it. Rogers, Brett Moma, and Brandon Barnes involved in that one. As we'll circle back around, it is Hans Fischer who leads it back on lap 7 of 75. I don't believe pitting would be a good idea this early in the race. But let's go see what happened there. Unfortunate for your second in points. What happened here? That is Francois Chastain would get into Vargas. And I also see, oh yeah, Marcel Page got a piece of that, and so did Anthony, or no, that was Anderson Reed. Anderson Reed got a piece of that. Brandon Barnes, Rogers, and MoMA, along with Marcel Page. But it's Hans Fischer leading this race after lap 7. As expected, there were no pit stops. There's that coolant leak from earlier. The only pit stop was out of the 01 for damage. He would get out, and he's back on track, and he's on the lead lap, so he's still in this. But yeah, that hood on that car is gone. Base car will come back in. Hans Fischer, Mick Tells, Brandon Morris, Haley Takoto, Kenny Moma, Nonagon Scott, Alex Gray, Carla Violet, Josef Maldonado, and Axel Paulin is your top 10. Your points leader down in 5th. I believe that's Aiden joining into the booth.
Hello.
There you are. Okay. Which means before we do that, I'm going to do this for you. That you stay live.
Yay.
Hans Fischer leads it back down to the green flag here at the Dodge Motordrome, and we're back green.
I'm assuming there was trouble
we made it to the lap 6 marker that I usually say, okay, all's fair now, and they wrecked coming across the line going on to lap 6, and I was like, we'll take it.
Sounds like junior driving.
Sounds like junior driving to me. Hans Fischer got a really good jump there. Haley Takoto is now up into... Oh, yeah, let me get the chat there. Haley Takoto up into second as there goes Kenny Moma up into second now. The point leader. Making more progress toward a championship here. Carla Violet. If I recall correctly, your practice winner earlier this weekend. She's starting to come through this pack, and she's doing it fairly well. Maybe see her. But there is Kenny Moma, the guy who's been the person to beat all season long, now taking the lead away from Hans Fischer.
All season long, as in
2 races.
2 rounds.
But he has been pretty strong, and he's still showing that strength.
He's a fast homie.
I mean, his brother was showing strength until he crashed. How are the guys who wrecked? Moma and Rogers are doing exactly about how I expected. Poorly. Page is actually keeping up, so is Barnes. Actually, it seems like Anderson Reed got more from that wreck than Barnes, despite the fact that Barnes actually got a fairly big hit from that.
That's a... Yeah, I can see the tire.
Brandon Morris moves back into third. He's starting to climb back up to the front. Coming up to lap 20 next time around, it is the 2 Travis Scott development cars, 1-2. Kenny Moma and Hans Fischer, followed by Brandon Morris, Carla Violet, Haley Takoto. Mitch Tells had a good starting spot in this restart, but he's falling back pretty quickly. And he's now in the clutches of the 2 Mazda guys, Paulin and Maldonado. Well, you got that. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
guys. Guys.
Yeah.
Okay, Gray got a huge run there.
My God.
Yeah, this is let me just say that this is acting nothing like the Elite Series guys acted.
Did these guys act better or worse than the Elite Series
I'll just
guys?
say, when it comes to how they act on track, it's more chaotic, not necessarily worse or better. They're just a lot more sporadic with the way they move around the track.
They're more experienced. They know the limits of their vehicle.
Yeah, they're definitely not more experienced. They're losing the back end constantly.
I meant
Oh, you meant the Elite Series guys, yeah.
Yeah.
They were running much more consistent. Although, there's an example that Decker gets loose, goes into Stanton Thaber. Almost sends them both in the inside wall. I bet Faulkner's kind of requesting some new pants after that. Watch that happen right below him. Could have gotten taken out. Yeah, he could have gotten taken out in that. But yeah, once again, Kenny Moma is just gone. Could get his 2nd win on the season. It's just been a dominant start to the year for him. Dakota's also had a great start to the year. Morris. I believe Morris had a disappointing first race, but has had a pretty good race last week, or 2 weeks ago at Kansas. And is now hoping for another good result here. He's in 6th. Top 5 is right ahead of him, while Carla Violet and Haley Takoto do battle for 4th. And that's just going to go to Violet. And actually, Carla Violet's going to go right after 3rd here on Nonagon Scott, who we haven't actually seen do good this year, so good to see Nonagon Scott up near the front again. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the 4. Kenny about to have a huge lead. He's embracing the name Kenny. Although Fischer's not losing him.
Man, Dodge, for sponsoring and basically practically owning a stadium, not really getting what they looked for.
I mean, they're hanging out in 4th right now. It's not the best day, but not a bad day.
It's not good enough for a
Decker's
track
in the top 10.
sponsored
And also,
presented
Brandon
by
Barnes.
Dodge.
Brendan Barnes, after getting involved in that incident, is now in the top 10 and is hunting after Taylor Decker now.
That's remarkable.
So Barnes doesn't seem to be affected well at all.
He is still trying to make a pass on the Dodge ahead of him, showing how Dodge is displeased about their performance.
I mean, it's going to take a bit for Dodge to get adjusted to a new flagship.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure they're still disappointed that this is literally called the Dodge Motordrome, and their highest car is now in the 6th position.
Yep. As McDowell's now takes the 3rd position away from Carla Violet, while Brandon Morris continues his crusade through the field. Barnes has now closed up to the rear end of Takoto, while Moore is closing up as well. Maverick swarming the front. This seems familiar. It's like they're the elites team. They just swarm out of nowhere. But at the pace we're going now, this seems like it's going to be a complete blowout by the 4. Hans is actually having a good day, but he is just not faster than that 4. Who's the fastest car of the race is actually Fisher, believe it or not.
Well, the Pontiacs are doing great. Pontiac 1-2 right now.
They got a 1-2 at Kansas. They could 1-2 again here.
Pontiac doing great.
Nonagon Scott now trying to defend from the 26, who's closing up. There is Taylor Decker. Actually is re-overtaken Brendan Barnes. Barnes fallen back a little bit behind both of his teammates, Cotto and Moore. Meanwhile, what happened to Reed? Is that damage affecting him? Yeah, it might be. Same with Marcel. They're hanging on to the rear of the pack, but that just seems like the best they can do.
Yeah, that's not very aerodynamically efficient when you can see the like actual outside of the left front tire.
Oh, Anthony Moore! He's a short tracker. So if anyone could dethrone that top 2, it's gonna be the 83. He takes the 3rd position. He's got Takoto rolling up behind. And now, Anthony Moore, Takoto, this might not be the best idea. Wheel down on the 54. Christian Vargas.
Oh, he's slow. Yeah, that's...
And there's damage on the left side.
Oh, no.
Could be what caused it.
Yeah. I believe that was from the earlier contact we saw.
Yep. He hit that inside wall after getting tapped, and I believe that is going to be an L for Christian Vargas. Nearly getting turned.
Let's go on board in his pit lane and see all the Dodge sponsorship.
No. Faulkner was doing good for a while, but he's gotten pushed back through the field. Gotta start moving. Vargas will get 4 tires and damage repairs, no fuel because he doesn't need more fuel. And he rejoins right into the path of everyone and then gets into the wall.
It's completely safe rejoin. I mean,
and now he's got right side damage. Congratulations.
With how this track is, honestly, kind of difficult.
Dakota, yeah, we're past halfway, and
is in the exit to pit road.
That 4 is just blowing everyone away. I don't even know what his track type is. He's just good at all of them.
They are catching lap traffic.
I do anticipate that Kenny Moma may actually end up in Panasonic Light Series before the season's out at this pace.
Kenny Mama.
He just seems like he doesn't belong here.
Yeah, he's kind of been wiping the field out.
Like, I mean, Brett had a good, I believe it was like a decent first round. There were some wrecks around that he took advantage of. Second round, he won. He actually had a good race there, and now he wrecked. Brett's not doing that good. He's trying his best. Well, Kenny is just wiping the floor with everybody.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, Kenny's the younger brother. So to see that he is out front, I mean, if he's a short tracker, it makes sense. It would make perfect sense if he's a short tracker. The pace he's had this year.
He is catching lap traffic.
He's catching his brother.
It'd be really unfortunate if his brother did not lend way.
Nope, he's already moved out of the way. Obviously not going to fight your brother, despite the fact that he is your biggest points rival.
Dodge Motordrome, oh my god. The Dodge, however, might...
Nope, Roger's going to be a good lapper. You'd think these guys wouldn't be good lappers because they're, you know, junior guys, but... I mean, good for them.
Not for their performance, but for their driving.
And there is more.
More power. That's what I'm hearing over the radio.
More battling with Decker. Decker! Jesus! Brett's the short track. Okay. Okay, what? No.
Well, Brett's damaged. I don't know if Moore really liked that racing from the Dodge counterpart.
I am going to have to look into the fucking ratings after this race.
Oh, that's a car on the wall.
On the wall?
In the back. That was the 68.
Dakota, no damage though. Seems to have gotten the wall not too bad.
They lost multiple positions though.
I am seriously going to look into this. This is kind of fucked. He's just destroying everybody. Hold on, I can check right now. Hold on. You're...
Diet Coke.
Nope. From what I see, there's nothing wrong here. I can take a screenshot for you guys.
Do they think he's actually cheating?
I don't know. It is weird, but yeah, there's a screenshot in the VC chat room.
He's so dominant. Everybody thinks he's.
That's his ratings, and no, that's normal.
Yeah. So anyway, Kenny Momo has a very big cock.
He does.
I know from experience.
Fin guy, check VC chat room. I just checked his ratings. He's fine. I can tell you one thing, Keith Stevens has got to be shitting his pants right now because his ride is completely fucked already. He's had a terrible first, I think it's first 2 rounds? Or is he, did they do first 3? Yeah. First 3 rounds for Keith Stevens up in...
the 3rd round.
Yeah, I mean for lights, it'll be the 4th.
Oh.
So, yeah, Keith Stevens has had a terrible first 3 rounds of the season. Meanwhile, Kenny Moma's doing this. I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny Moma ended up going up to Panasonic lights before the year's out. I wouldn't be surprised one bit.
Kenny Momo old enough? How old's Kenny?
There's only a few 15-year-olds, and I'm pretty sure Kenny is not one of them. I think he's 19.
Oh, okay.
The only people who wouldn't be allowed are people like Axel Paulin, where's the boy? Tristan Faulkner isn't allowed either. Our last in points boy. Oh, it does seem like that damage might be affecting Barnes now. Took him a while.
That's bad.
The aftershock.
When your bone breaks, it hurts after, not during.
But Kenny Moma is just going to steamroll everybody again. Yeah, Kenny Moma is 19, that's what I thought.
He's a goddamn superhero, or supervillain. Depends who you are. To me, he's a
Mitch
wise
Tells,
kid.
Mitch Tells, don't do it. Okay, it's
He's
not
sitting in
that
the
serious. These people are getting really close to dumping each other. Joseph!
Called the bump and run, Kyle. I don't think you would understand.
It's called the bump and murder them because you guys are below 20 years old and you don't know how to perform a bump and run.
Benoit could teach them a thing or two.
You can do it in a fucking Indy car. Takoto.
How that's worked.
Go to drop back as well. The two Mazdas are just vibing out right on the edge of the top 10 and outside the top 10. 10th and 11th. Vibes. But this race is just going to be a complete blowout by the 4. Again.
That's some manpower.
Vargas is, well, he's moved through the field.
We are not very in character during these commentary sessions.
No, we aren't.
Because it's live.
We're coming to
That's
5
the
to go.
only reason.
5 laps to go for the 4 car of Kenny Moma. The Golden State winner was runner-up at Kansas and is now going to go 2 for 3 at the start of the season. And for a 10-round event, winning 2 out of the first 3 races is almost going to lock him into at least championship contention. If not just blowing everyone away and winning this championship.
By multiple races. He is destroying the entire field.
He really, really is. Like, this is kind of ridiculous.
The Momos have something in them. Hopefully.
Finn Guy is booing
mentally.
the 4 car.
Momo's just.
I mean,
good or
then
something.
again, Finn Guy probably has some PTSD from the with a 4 car after what happened at Nashville a few years ago.
And with the 6.
But
Driven by Sean Angel.
my God, white flag is in the air for Kenny Moma, going for 2 wins in 3 races.
It'd be really unfortunate if something happened right now.
Nope. A complete blowout by the 4. And Kenny Moma wins at the Dodge Motordrome.
Yeah, he destroyed the field.
Fisher is 2nd. Canton will get 3rd. Decker will get 4th. 5th for Francois Chastain. 6th for Michdels. 7th for Maldonado. 8th for... that's Stanton Thaber. 9th is Carla Violet. And then it is Anthony Moore rounding out your top 10.
Wonder if they made it through the pit safely.
That was not, like, it was chaotic, but it wasn't. It was weird.
Acceptable.
I'll
accept it.
Kenny Moma takes the win for another race done here today. Obviously, Kenny Moma is going to leave here the points leader by a sizable margin over everybody else. There's really nothing anyone can do about this. He is just... he's shitting on everyone. Yeah, Faulkner really isn't doing too good, but he is only 15. Give him time. He needs to develop. Yeah, a lot of people who we expect to have good days really didn't. A lot of people were at the front at one point. Morris, Takoto, Barnes maybe because of the damage. Nonagon Scott was near the front for a moment. But instead, right at the end, AJ Canton brings home a 3rd after qualifying on the front row. Overall, a good day for AJ Canton. Taylor Decker, Francois Chastain, Will Mitchell's people who weren't at the front mid-race but were able to make their way up near the end. Good for them. But your pole sitter, Alex Gray, 18th. L.
Yeah, that's not where I'd want to finish.
Yeah.
If I got the pole.
And then obviously Vargas had that tire go down and had to go down pit lane and get that fixed. Congratulations to Kenny Moma finishing up round 3 here. The next time we will be in the Elite Series, or the next time we'll be in the Junior Series, we're not going to Gatineau, and I believe we're not going to La Colina either. So I believe next time you'll see the Junior Series is France, which should be fun. We'll be heading to Autodrome to Paris in 3 weeks' time. Will be the next time we see these guys come back out. Congratulations again to Kenny Momo. Points will be in the chat in just a bit.